Welcome back to another episode of We Roguelike It, the game. Moon's already laughing over here. The show where we play every roguelike in history. I'm your host, Boston, and joining me as always over there is Moonpier.
Hello, I'm laughing because you could tell that was you don't know if this has started recording or not. Welcome.
100%.
Like, welcome.
Well, and joined also Monkey Senior.
Yo.
This is our fourth and final week of Nuclear Throne. I couldn't get a single run to be successful this week, so I have nothing to report.
Oh, I have lots to report.
Okay.
Lots and lots and lots to report. I'm not saying I was successful. I'm just saying I have lots to report.
Sure.
So I got the monstrosity, whatever his name is. I can't remember. The green thing who spews bile. Yeah.
Horror?
I got him.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Horror?
Yes, I think that is correct. I unlocked him. I used him. His throne butt thing is kind of cool.
Okay.
He heals himself.
Ooh. Hello.
So when you fire that thing, it starts to heal you really quick. After like 2 seconds of firing, it starts to heal you.
Interesting.
So the crystals throne butt stuff is hot garbage. I hate it.
Is that the teleport?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely despise it.
No, thank you.
In the community.
And let's talk about how much I don't like this game.
Oh, okay.
This is why I said it was going to be interesting earlier, Boston, because today alone, not including the rest of the week, not including the runs I put in throughout the rest of the week, today alone, I probably did about 30 runs.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And consistently, time after time, and I didn't do it as the stupid melty face guy, so I wasn't like having 2 HP at all time or anything like that.
Just a normal run.
I was running as Crystal, who has higher HP.
Right. And a defensive skill.
Yes.
Yeah.
The amount of times I get one-shotted in this game is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why give me 10 HP if one shot is going to take 4 of that away? Give me 2 and have it take 1 away.
Right. Well, and there's, unlike something like Isaac, there's never really an indication of whether or not an enemy is going to be stronger than another one. Like, obviously, a tiny little grub isn't going to do 10 damage. It makes sense that it does 1. But you never really get a good indication other than having to bash your head against the wall of, is this crow going to do 4 damage or is it going to do 2? Is this crystal that fires lasers going to do 10 or is it going to do 3? Like, you never really know.
Yeah, and even then you get the enemies do look alike. Like, there is the weird crocodile-looking thing with the bandoliers. He fires grenades, which one-shot you.
Right.
Then there's the crocodile thing who's got a gun. He fires a shotgun, which does like 3 damage per pellet, and he fires like 12 of them at once.
Right,
so
and there's that one guy that melee rushes you, and it's just like, well, he does so much damage too.
Yeah, let's talk about the ninja. The ninja who first shows up in the sewers is the first time I've seen him, is the earliest I've seen him, and then he shows up pretty consistently on like the scrapyard levels.
Yep.
He blends into the background.
100%.
He has a sword that's like 15 feet long. Cloud is jealous of this guy's sword.
Yep. He took Sephiroth's sword off of him.
It is ridiculous how quick and how easy it is to die to this guy, because he doesn't have a really slow cooldown. Before you even know what's happened, you're just on the floor in a pile of goo and you're dead.
Julianed. Yep.
And then there's the cars and the bombs and the explosive barrels and everything like that, which really annoy me when I'm trying to very quickly and efficiently make my way around a level, killing everybody as I see fit, and then a car around the corner is shot by a sniper dude. That blows up, kills me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying Nuclear Throne broke you this week?
Yes, 100% it did, because then there was a car embedded into a wall.
Yeah.
And I had like literally 1 square to get into this corridor to try and hit these 3 people who were the last people on the map in that stupid junkyard level. So I was popping out, firing a couple of rounds up, and then popping in, because it was like a tiny square room, and I was just trying to get them gone. One of them exploded when they died because it was the robot.
Yeah.
Who then exploded the car, who then one-shotted me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
literally, like,
Explosions do a
25,
lot of damage in this.
so many runs, and literally almost all of them were stopped by literally a bomb or a car or something stupid like that.
Or if you make it far enough, Big Dog explodes when he dies,
Yeah.
like for half the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about Big Dog, who I literally wiped out so quickly, and then, like an idiot, I was standing 2 pixels too close to him, and then got one-shotted.
And it's a bummer because Big Dog is such a cool boss because he almost has like those bullet hell light bullets that are going around. He's shooting those really slow missiles. Like, he's a really cool boss to fight. And he
Let me
doesn't...
tell you about Crystal being really good for him, because you
Oh,
literally
yeah.
just freeze, bounce that thing back at him, keep shooting, freeze, bounce the next
Nice.
one back at him.
Smart.
Handle them like a pro, and then literally I was standing 2 pixels too close.
Yeah.
I almost broke a controller. I almost broke a controller.
I think the worst thing about the explosions is when you're in like the junkyard and stuff, and the enemy the last enemy is near a car, and the portal makes the car explode, and you're next to the car, so like you're already done with the stage, and then you blow up, and it's just like,
I was
come
so close.
on, man.
I was right there, man.
Yeah. It's just. Oh, I'm very punchy today.
I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anything else? We're obviously not going to wrap up our entire thoughts about Nuclear Throne because the scientists will take care of that in the second shift right after this. Any Monkey? Anything exciting from you this week?
Like, my experience with Nuclear Throne since beating it is just nothing. Like, I cannot.
I like that all three of
anything
us had the
this game.
same week this week, where it's like, I'm gonna try, and it just like pushes your face back in the dirt. It's like, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a really hard game. I mean, it took me 40 hours to beat it the first time. So
it's literally what I was telling myself today when everything just culminated in this perfect epicenter of rage and deaths by cars. It was just like, it took Monkey 40 hours. I don't have to feel bad about not beating this game because it is hard. But right now, I don't know if it's my fault because I'm playing with a controller or what.
Don't blame yourself, Moon.
But it's one of those things where it's like, I probably would be better off sitting in front of this PC and playing it on my PC. But at the same time, I don't want to do that. I hate sitting in front of my PC when I get home because that's what I do for a living. So it's like, I just want to sit in front of my couch. And thanks to Moonlight, it's working really, really well. Which is it Moonlight?
Moonlight.
I should remember that because it's named for me. Yes. Well, it runs really well on Moonlight. Like, it runs crisp and clean. Like, I did a comparison, and Downwell runs faster on Moonlight than it does over the Steam Link side of it. Like, better frame rate, smoother, less latency, everything.
Looks better.
It's shocking the difference it makes. But yeah, I struggled with this one. Like, this week was rough. Like, I like the new character. I want to literally smash this game into a wall. If it had a physical edition, I'd buy it to destroy it.
There you go. All right, well, that wraps up our coverage of Nuclear Throne. Let's talk about our next game. Couldn't be more different. Solitarica. There we go. Solitarica came out on PC, OS X, Android, and iOS. Looks like the Android version is now free and ad-supported, so go check that out. Drew Scanlon's favorite game of all time.
Literally, you stole the words right out of my mouth, you punk.
Gonna be our next game. It's a roguelike solitaire game, which Lord knows we like roguelike card games, so figuring Solitarica is probably going to be a pretty big hit with us. So we'll probably play 4 weeks of that as well, not really knowing how big that is.
Really quick.
Sure.
I just want to make sure it's Solitarica by Righteous Hammer Games, correct?
Okay. I believe so.
Double check that for me, because if we're talking about something you can get on phones, I don't want to download Solitarica and end up playing the wrong game for a week.
Let's look at... Yes, by Righteous Hammer Games.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so we'll play Solitarica.
It's installing.
There you go. The speed of the internet. We'll talk about Solitarica for the next couple of weeks. Tune in next week to see if I remember how to pronounce the game, and we'll see you all next week. Run. Okay.
Bye.